Welcome back to another episode of Basic to Billionaire, where I'm starting with a fresh character and grinding my way to $1 billion. In today's episode, I'm super excited because I finally get to experience what it's like to play a brand new DLC, and I'm going to make millions of dollars doing it. At the end of the video, I'm going to show everyone for the first time ever exactly how much money I've made since starting this series. And trust me, it's a lot. Let's get started. There's a new icon on the map for Martin Madrazo, where I can start the Money Fronts DLC. When I get there, I get into Martin's car, and he brings me to meet Mr. Fabio in his private jet. He offers me to become his business partner, blah blah, let's get to the interesting stuff. Basically, I'm going to buy businesses that I can use for money laundering. First up is the hands-on car wash. Looks like it's on sale for $700K, nice. Inside, I can log into my laptop, and I have 3 options to choose from. Let's do a car wash. I go to someone's house, grab their keys from a lockbox, and use them to unlock their car. Kinda cool. I drive it to my car wash and, well, get it cleaned. Then I simply drive it back, where I watch an awkward interaction between the car owner and myself, where neither of us says anything and just nod our heads, then get paid $1,500. That's terrible, but at least I unlocked a new hat, I guess. Alright, the next option is money laundering. Rafe gives me a location to recover some cash. When I get there, Rafe sends me a photo of the container I need to find, which I do, but there are enemies everywhere, so I take them all out, then shoot the lock off the container. A car magically rolls out, interesting. I need to take it to How, but these bitch-ass cars are always in my way, and one of them caused me to flip over. The dudes chasing me catch up, so I take them out. I bring the car to How, and now I need to bring the cash back to the car wash. I need a ride, so I'll just steal this guy's car.
You fucking wanker!
Oh, he's salty as hell. When I get to the car wash, the game says I can access the money after it's been laundered, and on the bottom right of my screen, there's a heat meter. I'm sure I'm gonna have to deal with that soon. But for now, let's choose the third and final option, Mr. Faber work. I can invite people to play with me, nice. I'll just send an invite to my crew members and see who joins. And look at that, ADHD is here again. Oh, and Handsome is here as well from the previous episode. Awesome. So glad you're enjoying the series, man. We get into our cars, and it looks like we have a bit of a drive ahead of us. The only interesting thing that happened is that we took out a cow that was in the road. Poor dude. When we get to the location, I use a lockpick to unlock the door. I could just shoot the lock, but I wanted to do this instead since I've never done it before. Inside, we feed the dog to distract it, and my other teammates steal some coke and a flash drive. Then we head to a new location, take out a bunch of guards, then search the area for 4 different whiskey bottles. Easy enough. Now we can deliver them to the nightclub and get paid. Apparently, there are 6 of these missions in total, and I intend to do all of them. The next one is called ROI. We head to the casino, take out a few guards and a camera stealthily, but then find outfits to change into. Now we can walk around fearlessly. We're here to steal back a car that was already stolen, but there are also optional objectives to earn more money. In this case, we locate some casino chips. My teammate picks them up, and then we rush to the garage, grab the car, and deliver it. Cool, what's next? Well, Rockstar added the new police bike, and buying it will unlock the Summer Highway Patrol outfit. But damn, $5 million? Screw it, I'm buying it. And here it is. It's underwhelming, but also so awesome at the same time. Next, I put on my new police outfit. Check myself out in the mirror. Yep, looking good. Man, I love my new bike and outfit. I look so good. Damn it. The next mission at the car wash is Compound Interest, and I'm going to start playing on hard difficulty to make a little extra money and RP. We go to a guy's house named Skinny, bust open the door, and make him follow us somewhere. The triads are there, and we take them all out. Then Skinny opens a container where we find some diamonds. 2 teammates take off to deliver them to the casino, but Handsome and I stay back to open more containers where we find drugs, art, and a safe full of cash. Again, this was an optional objective, and I just love that Rockstar added them to these missions. Moving on to the mutual funds mission, we're going to escort some valuable cargo. We drive to a location where a truck is waiting for us, we jump on the back, and the NPC automatically starts driving. 2 teammates use the police bikes to provide covering fire, while we use our rifles to take out the enemies who are trying to steal the cargo. And everything was going well, but then 2 teammates get killed. I keep on firing my weapon, but somehow blow up. Pure bullshit right there. Just 1 teammate left, and he has to fight an entire army of enemies. I don't know if he can pull it off solo. He comes so close to dying with just a sliver of health, but manages to hide and eat some snacks and equip new armor. Honestly, he does well and actually kills everyone. Very nice job, man. You saved us from having to restart. I was going to start the next mission, but I noticed my heat level is extremely high, and washing a car will lower it, so that's exactly what I do. It's very boring, but it's necessary unless I want the IRS to raid my business. After that, I get a text from Quickie Farm, and I'm super curious what that is, and I promise I'll look into it later in the video. Back to the car wash. The next mission is Current Liability abilities. And apparently one of our runners is missing, so let's go find him. Rafe sends us a photo of his location, and we head there right away. It takes us a while to find his exact location, since we avoid asking the game for help. That will avoid the bonus objective. We eventually do find him, where we see dead bodies and help the dude stand up. Looks like he was attacked and robbed. He gets in our car, and we bring him to the medical center. Then we catch up to the people who robbed him, shoot them until they drop the stolen cash, then deliver it to the Epsilon contact. Very cool to see Epsilon again. She's from story mode if you don't already know. The final mission is the Monopoly, and we've got a big problem in the form of a huge asshole. But first, I've partnered with Apex Gaming PCs to bring you an awesome deal. Save 10% on your purchase now through July 5th. Whether you're just getting started or going full pro, Apex has the perfect build, like the Apex Bronze, Streamer, and Streamer Plus. You can customize every component, and their site helps you make sure everything is compatible. Don't wait. This deal ends July 5th. Upgrade your setup now with Apex Gaming PCs and use code JULY4 to get 10% off your purchase. There's a rival business running his mouth, so we're gonna deal with him. We're given 3 locations to go to, so we just pick one, and once there, we take out the enemies, but leave one person alive at each location, and that makes the mob boss call us. He's pissed and tells us to meet him at the construction site. We take a stealthy approach and climb to the top of the tower, but as soon as I see the mob boss, I say screw being stealthy and just take him out. Then I find a button that lets me drop a box of explosives. I'm assuming this is a way to kill the mob boss, so that could be interesting to try later. I grab a parachute, jump off the building, and crash like an idiot. Now all that's left is to leave the area and take out the few cars chasing us, and that's it. The missions are complete. Not even a cutscene or anything. Very strange. I go back to the car wash to see if there are any new missions, but there aren't. There is 28K in my vault though, so I grab it, and then I notice I can also check my daily income, and I find out that I can earn more money with each business that I own. This new update added 2 additional businesses on top of the car wash, Higgins Helitours and Smoke on the Water. First, I'll buy the Helitours for 900K. Entering the building, there isn't much here, and when I log onto the computer, I have the same choices except for one, helicopter tours. Let's try it out. I get into a Maverick, fly it to the pickup location, and wait for the tourists to get in. It's actually kind of relaxing. I just bring them to 5 different landmarks so they can take pictures. That's all there is to it. After I drop them off, I see a blue dot on the map and go there to find a skeleton holding a treasure map for Cayo Perico. I wonder if I'll ever get around to finding these treasures. Anyways, back at Higgins Helitours, there aren't any new missions at all. The money laundering and Mr. Faber work are the same as the car wash. Essentially, buying this place will just generate more passive income, which is fine. Now I'll buy Smoke on the Water for 850K. Okay, let's drive over there. Well, damn it. Inside, I noticed the interior has the exact same layout as Higgins Helitours. Very lame. I can use my laptop to start a grass selling mission. Basically, I just drive to 5 different locations and use the list that Rafe sends me to give the customers the specific brand they ask for. I can also smoke while in the van, and it makes my screen unbearable to look at. Kinda cool. Again, that's all I can do with this business. I own it just to earn more passive income. Back at my car wash, I can now collect my laundered work income, which is 140K right now. Remember that text that I got from Quickie Farm earlier? Well, let's go see what that was all about. You bitch. Anyways, Quickie Farm wants me to deliver medicine. Sounds easy enough. There's a time limit, and if you damage the car, your supply meter will drop. I make the first 2 deliveries without a problem, but on my way to the 3rd one, I just kept crashing and crashing. By the time I made it to the delivery, my supply meter was in red. I have more deliveries to make, and I basically can't crash a single time, otherwise I'll fail the mission. And I have to drive over 5 miles to the next one, and my biggest concern was the game's AI choosing to randomly smash into me, but somehow nothing happened and I made it to the delivery unharmed, and even made the final 2 deliveries without taking any damage. And there's my stats: 6 of 6 deliveries made, almost 17 miles traveled, and it took 14 minutes. Real quick, if you made it this far into the video, comment the word Leonida. You all know what that is, right? Back at my car wash, I'm curious how much money I can actually make from money laundering missions, and this one is exactly the same as the one from earlier. I need to find a container, and there's guards guarding it. I take them all out with 1 bullet each to the head. Then I steal the car, deliver it to Howe, and bring the cash back to the car wash. I was worried that all the missions would be the same, but they aren't. They get better. This time I steal explosives from the trunk of a car, then go to a rival money launderer, take out some guards, break into their business, take out more guards, then steal their money. It's hilarious that they're literally cleaning their money. Then I plant the explosives on their money printer and leave the building before it explodes. Of course, the cops hear the explosion, so I just fly up high with my oppressor until I lose lose my wanted level. Unfortunately, the next mission is the same as I've done twice already, and if there's only 2 missions, this grind is going to become extremely tedious, more than it already is anyways. Luckily, the mission after that is a little different. I go to a rival business to take out some guards, and now I'm supposed to torch their money. I don't have anything to do that, so I try blowing it up. That doesn't work. I also try igniting it with my flare gun. That doesn't work either. But then somehow I notice a tiny gray icon on my minimap. You see it? It's barely visible. I fly over there and it's a bunch of freaking Molotovs. I use them to burn the money, then go inside to take out more guards, burn more money, then leave the building. This business has one last bit of money on a truck, so I chase it down and blow it up from a distance with a missile. Easy. The next mission is the last new type of money laundering mission, at least for the car wash. I'll check out the other 2 businesses later. For this one, I take out some guards, then change into a security outfit. Oh, and ADHD is here too. I hump the air while he changes his outfit. We have 3 banks to drive to, where we collect cash. Kinda nice to not have to blow shit up. Well, at least until these idiots show up and try to steal the money. They have no chance. We take them all out easily. After the mission, the icon for my car wash now has a red symbol on it, which tells me that my heat is maxed out. This means I'm not able to accept any new missions until I lower the heat. The only way to do that is to do a car wash. I pick up the car, and on my way to get it cleaned, the cops pull me over. Great. He tells me to get out of the car and then immediately starts beating me with his nightstick. I quickly get back into the car and he just continues swinging his weapon, destroying the rear window. They chase me all the way to the car wash and hump the shit out of the air. I'm helpless and I don't know what to do, so I just drive away as fast as possible. So fast, I even completed a stunt jump. The woman was not impressed with me when she saw her car. Sorry, lady. Police brutality. After that, I found a random event and there's cops everywhere. I take out as many as I can, and then ADHD walks near me and I absolutely destroy him with a melee attack by accident. Eventually, I just bribe the authorities and then search the ground for evidence. I found the first of 5 parts for a new weapon. Nice. Never knew this existed until now. Back to the money laundering missions. This one is the same as I've done, but it was a living hell, so I want to share it with you. First, my oppressor ignites, and I land in the water to save myself from dying. I take out some guards and try to jump on top of one of the containers so that I can get the car, but the game literally won't let me. ADHD and Handsome both can jump up, so why can't I? I try another container and it lets me climb it, but then when trying to leap across, the game just forces me to climb down. I did this twice. I'm so annoyed at this point. Handsome takes the car to deliver it to How instead, and I take his police bike. I try blowing up an enemy car with a sticky bomb and ADHD drives straight into it. This is just going perfectly, isn't it? I can't even remember how many times I crashed after that too. I'm just so ready to be done with this mission. After doing a couple more missions, I noticed that my work earnings are now red, meaning I can't continue to earn more unless I actually pick it up. So there's $980,000, sweet. But I need a break from grinding these missions, so let's play a returning adversary game mode called Overtime Rumble. It's really cool. There's 2 teams and we have to land on the target. Your goal is to land on the highest number possible, but you can also crash into the other team to knock them off. Long story short, at the very last round, my team is in the lead, but we need to get more points than the other team. Sadly, I hit my teammate and lose control, causing me to crash and burn. Yeah, we lost. I'm sad, but I got paid $80K, so that's nice. Let's get back to the money laundering missions, but this time I'll do different ones by starting them from one of the other 2 businesses. At Higgins Heli Tours, we need to get into a helicopter, but it only has 1 seat, so I take it, and my teammates grab the other random choppers that are scattered around. We need to locate 3 different cargo drops, and they're pretty easy to spot, plus they make a beeping noise when you're near them. Now we need to deliver them, but we're attacked by enemy choppers. I try to take one out with my guns, but this thing is so damn hard to aim, and once I get down to a sliver of health, I back off and let my teammates blow them up. Then I deliver all 3 packages to end the mission. Next mission, we follow some smugglers to their hideout. ADHD flew too close while he was describing to me what crumpets are, and they got scared. No worries, we chase them and destroy all of them. Then I pick up their briefcase and we deliver it to my business. By the way, I still don't know what the hell a crumpet is. Could you let me know in the comments? Now for the final mission, we go to the airfield, take out a bunch of cops, then find a truck and hook it up to the trailer. We need to deliver it back to my business, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun. ADHD got in the back of the trailer and humped the air. Good times. I really enjoyed the long drive because it brought me back to my days of being a truck driver. I miss it sometimes. Okay, now I can move on to Smoke on the Water and check out their missions. The first one is a lot of fun. We need to destroy some weed farms. When we get to the first one, we take out some farmers, and then ADHD pours gas all over the plants, and I shoot the trail to ignite it. We also get very high from all the smoke. At the next farm, I see a tank and I just couldn't help but to shoot it. Didn't expect to get killed in the process though. After that, we started the next mission, and we took out some more farmers, then stole their truck that has fertilizer in it. ADHD is my police escort. Yeah, we like to roleplay when we're bored. And everything was going fine until an NPC purposefully crashed into me, and then ADHD crashed into me. That's about it. Mission complete. Before I start the final mission, we just want to relax, and I can't say out loud what we did, but one teammate passed out, and shortly after, ADHD passed out as well. Good times. Okay, now the final mission. We pick up a riot control van and use the water to put out some fires, then steal the grass. Getting out of there was a mess because there were cops everywhere and this van can barely fit through. We just sprayed the cops and slowly squeezed our way through. Then we made our way to the tunnels to lose our wanted level. Once we got back to my business, ADHD tested the water one last time on our teammate. And that's all the new missions. So we decided to have some fun and went to my arcade. I served drinks, and then we played a 4-player arcade game. It's pretty cool too. We have to capture the squares, and whoever has the most at the end wins the round. Best out of 5 rounds wins, I think. Doesn't matter because we had a lot of fun. We can collect guns and shoot each other, and it was so stressful but fun. I finished in 2nd place and ADHD in 1st. Anyways, let's go back to the car wash and collect my money. $53,000 in my safe and $510K in work earnings. Now I'm up to almost $55 million. Nice. There's only one new thing I can do that Rockstar added for this new DLC. But first, I want to hit up the lucky wheel to try to win a car. I go there with everyone in my lobby, and the first person wins a car. I'm so annoyed. I spin the wheel and win clothing. What a shot to the nuts. Everyone else spins the wheel, and nobody else wins the car. I'll just try again some other time. Now, the final new thing to do is to collect the daily collectibles. You can only collect these if you own the Smoke on the Water business. I get $7,500 for each one I find, plus a $32K bonus after finding all 10. Oh, and a free t-shirt as well, nice. This wouldn't be basic to Billionaire if I didn't grind for at least a few more $1 million, right? So that's exactly what I did. I invited subscribers to do money laundering missions with me, and we had a lot of fun. And surprisingly, no one became a griefer. Not that they would make it into the video if they did. Shout out to Pepsi, Vaderlig, and Sergio for helping me grind so much money. I had a lot of fun. Oh, and in between grinding sessions, I decided to reward myself a little and bought the new car. I upgraded it with all the most expensive stuff, and I enjoyed doing it since it was my first time. I'm not gonna say it's a perfect looking car, but I like it, and again, I had a lot of fun doing it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like this.